Alright, Jujutsu Kaisen, episode 6. So back from where we left off in episode 5, we know that Yuji and Sukuna is talking right now inside of his body. So let's start here. The animation was pretty clean, if I'm being honest, when he was entering the body. Like, they shouldn't have to spend this much time animating this. Like, look at this. And then the transition to the rib cage. Crazy. It was crazy. But okay, so right now they're in some type of Jinjuriki realm-ish area. They even got that little water. I guess that's blood. That blood thing. So yeah, Jinjuriki realm. Anyways, let's skip this intro because I ain't really trying to. I already gave my opinions on it back in episode 1 and 2. So okay, so discussing, obviously this is gonna be the way of him coming back to the real world, or back to the show basically. I mean, you gotta show resistance because main character. But anyways, one thing I really like about this is him making a deal with Sukuna is like he already made a deal before in the beginning about him collecting all Sukuna's fingers and then choosing to die after that. But now he has another negotiation deal with Sukuna himself. And he's like, well, he sold his soul already. Like, he made so much blood contracts now. It's like, what else is there? But then his conditions, though, I still haven't seen him use the conditions yet. I'm in like episode 10, so I don't know when he's gonna do it, or maybe he has and done it off screen. So, and it's weird because he said he's not gonna kill nobody or nothing. He just need it for a minute. So does it seem like Yuji actually has control over his body and Sukuna can't really take over his body that well? It looks like it. So it's weird. And also the thing is, like, you tell him to like forget about it. So if he forgets about it, if he forgets about this whole negotiation thing, right? I guess he has some type of technique that forms a pact or something. Because he said if he says a certain word or whatever, he like switches bodies with him. But I don't see why. Okay, so when I chant extension, right? So I don't understand how is he gonna able to switch bodies when his second condition was you forget this promise, which is a little weird to me. So I guess it's some type of technique where just forcefully switch bodies after a pact, I guess. So yeah, that must be it. Cause this how he's supposed to like know to switch when he doesn't even remember the promise. But moving on from that, right? So of course the other characters get hit with the plot armor. Him waking up and stuff like that is like it's like he knew it too. I don't know. Or maybe he's just optimistic, or he's like, that's my main character. I don't know, something like that. Oh, and then this guy, right? This guy, like, he is almost like he felt plot coming. Like, he felt this man has, I don't know, he might be the next Spider-Man or something, because his sixth sense was kicking in like crazy. Like, somehow, some way, he says survival instincts, but he's like, that's some plot instincts. That's some out of this realm Like, he shouldn't be knowing what the writers is about to do next, but he knows. Like, that's some real plot armor. Like, really some plot armor. Background character just, but I kind of like that. But oh, and then this, what the hell? He was talking about some prism or something, some prism realm. Where is it? Where's the part? Okay, there we go. So he was talking about some prism realm. Give it to me and to use for Gojo. And remember that, because I'm gonna be mentioning that again next episode when they actually fight. So I don't know how this man Fushiguro got that thing. I guess he just, I don't know. It's whatever, but hey, at least he did something for Yuji, I guess. And then they're having their training arc, which is, of course, is always some weird stuff in the beginning. Especially, I noticed in this anime, they like to keep things light a good amount of the time. Like they try to balance being light and casual and intensity and serious moments. Like they kind of like to balance that a lot. Like I don't think there's ever going to be an episode where there's not like both of them is not there in the episode. So yeah, I'm starting to notice that a lot. Even in serious moments, they kind of like to sometimes make it a little bit more light and casual and stuff like that, you know, just to lighten the mood a bit. Oh, this reference right here, are they allowed to do this? Like, I want to pull off Spirit Gun or Sengun Dodon Ray, like what? I guess fire off a Kamehameha, like you're not gonna hit with a copyright, but I would get copyright if I just play like 5 seconds of this, but they won't get hit with copyright just from saying these words. Like they ain't gonna get that big bill. I mean, I guess, but hey, I guess, but it's whatever. So training arc, it seems like training arc starting to happen. So explaining how cursed energy and stuff works. I really like how they're using movies as a training method. I really like when they get creative, like animes or just stories in general get creative in their training methods. It's funny because it's usually these funny training methods that creates the most broken, overpowered characters. If I'm being honest, like it's always these type of training methods. Like it's never like a hardcore serious. You have to come out of hell, survive through hell for 30 days, and you come out a badass. Is what, you know, makes people strong in the anime. It's usually these wonky little training methods that like somehow, some way, like that's the way to become enlightened and the one and the strongest of them all. So that's funny to me. It's very creative. And for some reason, see, this man Fujigo, he after Yuji died, he was like, wait a second, am I actually the main character? I feel like that's what he was thinking about. In reality, he was thinking about, am I actually the main character? And then he started thinking, well, oh yeah, I got potential now. This man said, oh yeah. He said, oh yeah, he pointed out my potential. He said, oh yeah, this. He said, look. Hold on. This is funny to me. Oh my god, I paused it in a long time. He said, this is my true potential right here. This is my full power phasing through floor and stuff, like, and then he got hyped over it. That's hilarious. Well, hopefully he comes overpowered. Like, what's that guy's name from My Hero? Mario, I think that's his name, something like that. The old broken who could just phase through stuff. I hope it's something like that. Because if it ain't, then I don't know what he's getting hyped for. Just put his barely his tips of his fingers through a wall, through a floor. So yeah, movie time. Gotta keep that cursed energy around that teddy bear. He gets knocked the hell out. So yeah, great training. Anyways, so now this guy shows up for the big fight in the next episode, which is, goddamn, Gojo, man. This, like, you only get a glimpse of what he could do, but that glimpse already shows you how broken he potentially is. He's you know what? I'm just gonna save that conversation for the next episode, because that's all I'm gonna be talking about mostly in the next episode anyway. So why say that now when next episode is literally gonna be just me saying he's broken, he's overpowered, he's the GOAT, right? So why say it now when oh snap, episode restarted? Why say it now when that's all I'm gonna be saying next episode? Like, why am I doing that? Look at this. Just look at this. And then activate this. I'm gonna say that next episode. But you know, he activated his you know what. If you've seen it, you've seen it. So you know. So yeah, episode 7, Assault. Yeah. So episode 6. To be honest, I just realized I haven't gave these episodes ratings since like episode 3 or 2. So episode 7 is like a 9. I said 7, 6. Episode 6 is like a 9 out of 10. Speak English. 9 out of 10. Yeah, 9 out of 10. You know, transitions, great. Pacing, good. Comedy, great. It was good. I like the creativity of the training, explanations. I like how they use opportunities of, you know, explaining characters things to explain stuff to us, the audience, how curses and stuff works. So the foreshadow of the villains of what they're planning to do was the plot and everything, you know, that was good too. The pact, the negotiation, the pact they form, I'd like to see how that's gonna work out later on in the series, because I haven't seen it do anything yet. He hasn't really done anything like that yet. So yeah, that's really it I want to discuss about episode 6. So see you in episode 7. Yep.